Understanding your money, which is understanding risk, understanding your trading, and managing your money in the correct way. Because a lot of people will come to the market and usually have an account in which they're not okay with losing. We do not want anyone taking our course ever being in a position in which they've blown their whole account, they've took out a loan, they've sold their property, they've done anything ridiculous to fund their account. Guys, we strongly recommend, even for your psychology, you need to be stable in life. Now, stable, if you've got a full-time job, keep that full-time job. Just because you purchased this course, just because you've got a 1 month winning streak, do not go and quit your job. If you've got a business, I beg you keep it, because you need to keep yourself entertained and you need to keep yourself financially secure. You do not want to just completely dive into the full-time realm of trading to begin with, because stress for that money, you might have certain requirements, you might have certain obligations in which you financially must provide yourself, your loved ones, anything. Do not jump first deep end of the trading world, which is blowing your account. You want to slowly, again from the previous video, I did the ladder example in which you can slowly build your way up. So trading and psychology is just about managing your money. Now when it comes to your deposit, like I said, do not go ahead, no bank loans, no bank loans, no selling your property, no borrowing crazy amounts of money. With trading, I always say to people, become investable. Now, I'm not saying go out here and ask anybody for money, but become investable. If you can show you've got 3 months, 6 months, a year, ideally, consistent profit in which you trust yourself with the money, you can have a decent sized account, whatever way you wish to go about it. But that doesn't mean take a massive risk on your head, because that risk will make you place trades not based on correct judgments, but based on because you feel like you need to. Never trade out of need. So think about your deposit. Do not open a crazy large account and just try and hope that you're going to make rent this month or your car note this month. Take your time. Risk profile. Everyone has a different risk profile. Some people like to risk 1% per trade, and that's the realm they stick to. Some people like to place less trades, but slightly bigger risk, maybe 3, maybe 4%. I would ideally say stick between 1 and maybe 4%, but again, everyone is different. Some people are comfortable with risking a slightly higher amount, but placing less trades, and some people just want to place 1% risk trades. Risk 1%, you've got to lose 100 times in a row. You risk 2%, you've got to lose 50 times in a row to blow your account. And if that does happen to you, I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah, that shouldn't happen to you. You shouldn't lose 50 or 100 trades in a row. So the risk profile, again, just figure that out. Now, loss limit might be new to a lot of people. It's just terminology that I use in my own trading. And when I first started, eventually after I got a little bit of confidence and a little bit of experience, I opened an account of £10,000. And with that 10,000, I couldn't afford to lose the whole thing. So all I did in my mind was place a loss limit. And that loss limit was 20% back then, which basically meant if my account goes from 10,000 to 8,000, I'm going to stop trading. I'm just going to stop, take a step back and figure out what I might be possibly doing wrong, rather than just keep on trading until you end up on zero. You do never want to end up on zero. We do not want any Astro FX students blowing their account. Luckily, it's not happened to anyone that we know yet. But again, it's because we give you these risk structures and these foundations to your trading and always say, stress, take your time. So your loss limit could be anything. For some people watching this video, it could be 10% of their account, 50% of their account. But if you do blow your account, that on your subconscious and that on your psychology is awful, because you'll always feel like you need to get that back. And you'll always know the pain of what it's like to be margin called. You do not want to be margin called. I've been margin called in the past. It's not a very nice feeling. And people get margin called every single day. Margin call is when your account is basically completely gone and you're left with a small, very, very insignificant amount. So you do not want to lose everything. So set yourself a loss limit, 20%, 10%, whatever it is. And if you do hit that, just take some time out, evaluate your trading, possibly go back to demo, possibly take a week off. Take your time. Risk profile, figure out what you're okay with risking per trade, and your deposit. Again, be sensible, guys. This is your life. I'm just here to give you advice. Do not take a massive amount of pressure out on your deposit, because again, you do not want to have anyone in your ear telling you that this is due, and suddenly you're placing trades based on other people. Place trades amongst your life, become financially stable, and then your trading will also work out. It's crazy how the two do have a good correlation. If you're not desperate for the money, your trading will take off. Now, I've seen that with particular students that have come in here that have been slightly successful in other fields. They've understood money and they've been able to put it out there for risk, and the rewards have come back. And you've got other people that are so stressed about their money that even if the technicals are on point, their psychology will never let them gain those kind of rewards from the market. So again, manage your money and understand your money, because that will depend on the success or the failure of your trading. Thank you.